Today we're going to be talking about a bass line that's very common in rock and blues, and it's based off of the Mixolydian scale, which you can think of as a major scale with a lowered seventh, and that major scale would be A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. If you take that G sharp and lower it down a step, you get that lowered, of course, lowered seventh, which would sound something like this. So the line we're going to be working on is based out of that idea. It'd be A, G, F sharp, E. In quarter notes, it'd sound a little more like this. One of the problems you're going to have when you're learning this line is crossing from one string to another. A couple ways you can do this is you can either bar the note and play two notes at the same time, or you can jump from one string to another with your finger. So what we're going to start out with here is playing the A note, 5th fret E string, and then go back and forth from that note to the G note, which is on the 5th fret of the D string. And I'm going to bar it for the purposes of the video, but you can try them both ways and see what works out best for you. So here we go. Now we're going to do that same line that we started with in the beginning, and we're going to play it in a little bit different of a rhythm, and we're going to play it in triplets, which is basically 3 notes per beat, and that's going to sound like this. Next we're going to do the line in swing eighths, which is you can think of as a triplet with the middle note left out, and it creates a bouncy feeling that really helps the groove move along. That's going to sound something like this. Next we're going to have a little rhythmic variety thrown in there to make the line more interesting. And we're going to alternate between eighth notes and triplets. And that's going to sound like this. Next we're going to take the line we've been working on and start it on the 5th fret of the A string and start it on the D note. And that's going to sound like this. And you can also practice that using the triplets that we use and the swing eighth notes. Next we're going to go up to the 7th fret, start on the E note on the A string, and play the same pattern. And again, you can use the same rhythms that we just used and create a little variety in there. Now we're going to take a basic blues in A and apply the patterns that we've been working on. And first we're going to play it in quarter notes, and then the second time we're going to mix the rhythms.